Hey everyone, Robert Plank here, and today and tomorrow looks like is the deadline when most of you said that you are going to have your digital product done. So I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to that. And I just want to remind you that when you are done, when you have completed your digital product, then what we'll want you to do is post that you're done. All right, so some people like Sophie have posted I am done and posted a clip or posted the whole thing just so that we can all be proud of you. We can all see. Looks like Diane Daniels is done as well. So you don't have to put the whole video on YouTube, but I mean, if you want to show us the whole thing, this is a safe, private area, and no one else is going to see it other than the people in this class. So there you go. So you guys have that challenge filled out, and then I'm looking at the video sales challenge as well. Let's see what you guys have to finish there. It looks like so for many of you, same kind of deal is that it's either has to be done today or this weekend. And I mean, if it helps you keep on track, see how we gave you two deadlines, one for the PowerPoints, one for the video. If you want to post your PowerPoints on here, a link to those, totally okay. I wouldn't consider it spamming. I would actually be kind of curious about what you're going to do. And it's not one of those things where I'm going to look and criticize your PowerPoints or anything. I'm really curious about what you guys have coming up going forward. So, well, what do I have coming up? Well, I hope you guys have noticed that yesterday I looked back at these videos and I gave you guys kind of an index so that when you're watching, I know that we went for about 2 hours on the product training and about 2.5 hours on the video training. I just went through and kind of took not like notes, but I took some of the bullet points and then just showed you where in the video itself you could jump to those areas. Same thing with digital products, just on the different parts of it where you could jump to that one part in the video. I thought about cutting up the video and posting it in multiple parts, but I know that some of you guys want to watch it all the way through, so I figured this was a good kind of compromise where you can say, okay, well, if I just want to watch the part where I record a video, I just have to go to 1 hour, 7 minutes, click the play button, and jump to that part. Something else I did yesterday was I recorded a 38-minute training on the video player plugin. And what we did there, let me just mute this. What we did was I showed you everything, and I know that some of you were asking how to create a preview image so that when you post a video on its own, it puts a link saying play video. And some of you want to have something like on most of our videos where we have something like this, right? Where it shows a what's called a thumbnail or a preview image, and then someone clicks on that and they can play the video. And it's actually pretty cool the way we've done it because you can literally scroll through. If I go to, where was that in this? 13 minutes in. Well, what we do is we can actually scroll through the video and find the most interesting part. So we can make sure that we're not going to stop on just a PowerPoint, but maybe we'll stop on where it actually shows something cool. We save just that one frame as a JPEG, and I mean, I guess if you just watch this, it'll show it, but you just name it the same name as your video file. So if your video file was called secrettraining.mp4, you would just name your screenshot secrettraining.jpg. And what's cool about doing this in Camtasia, the way we show you, is that you can actually size down the image, the graphic, right in Camtasia without having to use Photoshop, without having to use anything like that, and that's available right 13 minutes into this video right here. So that's kind of what I was doing yesterday. As far as getting the list checked off, well, I recorded that tutorial. I fixed a bug in the video player plugin, posted the audios for transcription, so that's going to come out really nice because we're going to, and actually took screenshots, and I'm going to mix in the screenshots with the transcript that comes back and make a real actual report. And then I was supposed to schedule some emails for a webinar for next week, for a guest webinar. Didn't get around to it, and that just happens sometimes. I kind of had to stop early and get to some personal stuff, but we'll get to that soon enough. So let me go over what I have to do today. And by the way, if you're one of those people where you find that, well, the morning of, you can't think of 4 things, then what I do sometimes is I'll post my 4 tasks the night before. And what you can actually do is you can change the date on your post so that if you posted it on May 10th, you can say, well, this post will come out on May 11th at 6 o'clock in the morning. Ooh, and geez, if you're superstitious, you better hope for me that Lance posts 4 tasks, because right now we have 666 posts in our private blog in the accountability area. But anyway, we're going to be doing a Robert and our Lance and Robert call for Double Agent Marketing. I'm going to be recording website critique for a winner for Double Agent Marketing. I'm going to be getting a plugin ready for next week for the relationship script, and also making a private training for Double Agent Marketing as well. So I can't stress this enough that if you guys set that deadline for Friday or for Saturday, get it done. Even if, okay, maybe the video will be a little shorter, maybe the sales video will be, maybe you can improve on it later, but it's really, 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 really important that you get your product and your video sales that are online, because next week, our next module, we are going to be getting into relationship building. And it's really cool because most of you have some kind of a list. Some of you have just a Twitter list, a Facebook list, and some of you have an email list of just a few hundred subscribers. But most people that Lance and I have dealt with, even if they have just a couple hundred of subscribers, they still have one or two people in that list that they know would buy from them. And we're looking at that and we're saying, okay, well, how about, I know we can get you, to make, tens of thousands of dollars. But how about for right now, you just finish that product and have it be good enough. You make that sales video, and then you target those one or two people on your tiny list and make your sale that way. And at least that way, you can make your first couple $100. And then you can go from there. But I mean, it makes more sense to me to make a couple $100 than to have $0. And once you make those first couple of sales, it's encouraging and it gets you motivated and makes you want to make some more sales. So next week is going to be, or next module, I hate saying that, next module will be the relationship module. So that now that your product is set up, your sales that are set up, now you can start making some targeted sales that way. And I mean, Lance and I really want to make this a complete system for you. Anyway, enough from me. That's what I was doing today. Make sure you go and, record a video at showing me your 4 tasks. And I mean, hopefully they relate to the challenge. If you haven't done the challenge yet, then maybe one of your 4 tasks can be to complete your PowerPoint. Maybe the next task can be to record the first half of your video training. Maybe the third task can be to record the final half. And if you're really ambitious, maybe the absolute final and 4th task can be to create your sales video. But either way, I mean, you guys are in this course. We wanted it to be a very fast 30 days. I wanted by the end of those 30 days for you guys to have traffic coming in, sales, a product, conversions, all that kind of stuff. So it's in your best interest to get these challenges done. Post in the comments that I am done, and then we can look at it and we can be proud of you. So let me know, keep in touch, get your challenge done. I'll see you when I see you.